It's been a while since you haven't seen Country Joe, but Country Joe is back again. Morning, people. This is Country Joe. Thank you guys for coming. Be here with me today. It's been a couple. I was off for a couple of days. I wasn't feeling too good. My sinus was messing me up, and so I have to take off a couple of days. But I'm back with you guys today, folks. So I'm glad to be back. So today, let's see. What should I talk about today? Let me think. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're going to talk about question. We talk about question, folks. If we all know that question is the most powerful thing on earth. Without question, we can't go nowhere. We don't know nothing. So we just have to keep on asking questions all the time. You see, if you want to know something, right? There's always somebody that knows what you want to know. The question you want to ask somebody, I already know the answer to that. All we got to do is ask the question, and then once we ask the question, then we're going to get the answer. And then we're going to know. But before we ask the question, we never know we couldn't tell what the answer is about. So we can't move forward. So to me, the more question you ask, the more question is asked, it's easier for you to solve the question, to solve whatever you want to find out about much easier, right? So the more question you ask, it's easier for you to solve the problem. Sometimes it's just that one question that you don't want to ask. There are many people who say, well, I don't want to ask no question because I feel bad, I feel shame, I feel shy to ask the question. Folks, that's the only way you're going to learn. I used to be the same way. I don't want to ask no question. But these days, anywhere I go, I ask question. I take out, if I go anywhere I want the direction, I ask the question. You look at it, you could go any part of the world, and you ask for information and for a direction. People jump right away to give you the direction. They give you 5, 6 different ways how to get to the place. See, in this world is an information world. You could go any part of the world and make it in life, because that's the way God set it up for you. That's the way God set it up for us to ask the question and get the information and apply it. See, that's what you got to do, apply it. And sometimes one question could get you from poverty to riches. Sometimes that one question that you don't want to ask, that one question is, well, no, I ain't gonna do it. I don't want to ask because it might treat me bad, or it might insult me, or it might do that. Folks, there's somebody out all the time want to get information, all the time. So like I say, you're one question away from poverty to riches. So always try to get information. Ask question and be afraid to ask question. I keep on asking question all the time. I go ask question. My wife always say, you ask too much question. You want to know too much details. How do you going to learn about it? You got to ask a question. If somebody tell me something, tell me a story, and I ask blah, blah, blah. So what happened? I said, what happened? What went down? Blah, blah, blah. And this and that. You got to know, right? That's the only way you're going to learn. Ask a question. Now, like I was saying before, you could go any part of the world and you ask a question about anything. You could give you information. So you can make it any part of the world you go, as long as you ask question. If you keep your mouth closed, ain't nothing gonna happen. So ask the question. Like I said before, sometimes you're away from one question should get you from rags to riches. And it's true. You just got to ask the question. It not might happen overnight, but at least to give you the next step, to go on to the next step, to the next step. And then you get all the information that you want to get from point A to point B. You know, if you never ask a question, you was right just spinning your wheel and, I wonder how this works. When does this go like that? So anything you want to do, ask question. Look like when you're in school and the teacher is teaching something you don't understand. You put up a hand and ask the teacher a question. Teacher, explain this to me, blah, 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 how this works, right? And then when he explained to you, then you understand it. And then you get the answer. So you click in it's in your hard drive. It's loaded down in your hard drive. So nobody can take it away from you. You got it now. You got the tools to work with. So you know what I'm saying? Ask a question. And once you ask a question, it's gonna take you from rags to riches. Just that one question that you never want to ask will always keep you poor. So ask the question so you can get you from rags to riches. And folks, that's all I got to say for that, for a little bit of wisdom thing for today. So let's see what else I could. Let's see. I'll talk about me. Let me talk about me for a little bit. When I was young, I was about, let's say, remember I told you guys about my dad's first car, the Aston station wagon. Well, one day I come up with this wise idea. Tell my brother, let's take that car and go take a drive. My brother said, no, we can't do that. You know, Dad's gonna get mad. Blah, blah, blah. I said, but he can't. He's sleeping. You know, stay anytime from like 1 o'clock on Sundays. Everybody go sleep in Belize. It's a ghost town in Sundays and stuff. You could be in the village, you could be in the city. Everybody go rest on Sunday. It's a rest day, so they go sleep. So I come up with this wise idea to take that car and take a drive. I want to learn to drive. So, well, I mean, I see more or less what they do, blah, 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 and I know I could do it. So my brother, he could have driven. He know a little bit more than me in driving and stuff. So I said, no, I'm going to drive. You ain't going to drive because I got to learn to drive, blah, blah, blah. He said, no, we can't take the car. I said, let's go. We take the car. You know, if I say something, that's the way it's going to be. So, okay, he give in. And we take the car, but we got to push it out of the yard and push it down the road, maybe about a quarter mile, because you can't start it up too close because, you know, it's quiet. There's not a lot of car passing. In fact, for the day, about those time, maybe on Sunday, maybe like 2 car pass for the day. So me and my brother push it down the road. And the car could start like 3-way. You could start with the keys. You could start if you push it, because it was a standard. And you could start by a crank. You got a crank where you crank it up. You go in the front of the car, put it there, and you crank the engine, and the car will turn over. So mostly of the time we got to do that because the battery is always run down, so we got to crank it up. So we get in. So my brother said, let me drive. I said, no, I'm driving. You just tell me what to do. So I get in there. Yeah, I'm driving, but then I want all my friends to see me driving, so it was a right-hand vehicle at the time. So I got, an English car is right-handed, so and I lean over like cruising. All my friends see me, and they say, oh, look, about that time they called me Jojo. They say, look, boy, look, Jojo is driving, look there. Yeah, I'm the man. And I'm driving, and I drive. So we're coming around a curve. I was only going about 50 miles an hour, just first time around. And folks, I couldn't take the curve. So there was the highway sometimes leads to a pond of water. So going through the driving. Folks, and I couldn't take the curve, so I went straight into the pond. And it wasn't that deep, maybe about waist deep, a little bit higher, maybe right here. But then the car was low, so when they get in there, the car submerged in water over the hood and everything, and maybe it's about, let's say this is the windshield, it's about that showing out. Boy, that was a trip. We couldn't get the car out. So one of our neighbors was passing by in the truck, have a truck, so he pulled us out. We tried to get the car start, but he couldn't start. So he got to pull us home. So you know, Daddy got to know. So we said, Dad. My brother went upstairs first and started. You know, he, Daddy, let me tell you something. Joe, take the car. I don't want to do it, but he persists and he tell me, let's go, let's do it. So I end up helping him. He said, but I never want to do it, blah, blah, blah. He talked himself out of that. I'm on the, by the end of the stick, folks. So, folks, I get a whipping that day. You know, honestly, I never knew I was white. I never knew I was white. Honestly, I never knew I was white. My dad take a branch off the tamarind tree, and those branches, man, those are tough branches. If you take the branch and you take, you know, if you whip them like this, it sounds like when you take a piece of metal, you know, like a sword or something, like go. But I get a whipping that day on my butt. When I finished, my butt was white. It beat the black off of my ass. Man, he beat the black off of my ass. So, I mean, it get me white. That's why I never know why my ass get white. Man, I get my ass beat so much that day. I never do that again. Never, never, never. I can't even put my pants on. I gotta stay naked. I mean, when I go sleep, I gotta lean up on the side of the wall like this and sleep because I couldn't lay down. Because my butt was sore and ooh, man, it's terrible. That's stuff. I get my ass whipped so bad that I said I never do that again. Never, never do it. I learned my lesson. Like saying I learned my lesson well. So that's why I said I never know I was white, because my butt turned white after that. I mean, he beat the black off of my black. He beat the black off of my black ass until my ass get white. So I tell you what, that's all I have for right now. Until another time. See you guys. Bye-bye.